quelqu'un d'autre venait, je l'éloignerais et je me défendrais. Je suis une femme amoureuse et je brûle d'envie de dresser autour de toi les murs de ma vie. C'est mon droit de t'aimer et de vouloir te garder par-dessus tout. Hier, aujourd'hui, demain font un seul jour quand tu prends ma main. C'est comme un plan fabuleux tracé là-haut pour l'amour de nous deux. Qu'on soit ensemble longtemps ou séparés par des océans. Si un danger survenait, je l'éloignerais et je me défendrais. Je suis une femme amoureuse et je brûle d'envie de dresser autour de toi les murs de ma vie. C'est mon droit de t'aimer et de vouloir te garder par-dessus tout. Je suis une femme amoureuse et je te parle clair. Et tu dois savoir ce qu'une femme peut faire. C'est mon droit de t'aimer et de vouloir te garder. Je suis une femme amoureuse et je brûle d'envie de dresser autour de toi les murs de ma vie. C'est mon droit de t'aimer et de vouloir te garder et de vouloir te garder. Fear not to relay my crime. The crime is loving the forsaken. Only silence and shame. And I'll tell you what's against us, and all that's lived for centuries goes through the years, and you will find what's black and white of history. Against us is the law with its immensity of strength and power. Against us is the law.
Fell, echoed the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, the tenement halls, whispered the sounds of silence. A winter's day in a deep and dark December, I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets below, on a freshly fallen silent shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I built walls, a fortress deep and mighty, that none may penetrate. I have no need of friendship. Friendship causes pain. It's laughter and it's loving I disdain. I am a rock, I am an island. Don't talk of love, well, I've heard the word before. It's sleeping in my memory. I won't disturb the slumber of feelings that have died. If I never loved, I never would have cried. I am a rock, I am an island. I have my books and my poetry to protect me. I am shielded in my armor, hiding in my room, safe within my womb. I touch no one and no one touches me. I am a rock, feels no pain, and an island never cries.
Scarborough Fair. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, a deep forest green, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, snow-crested brown, without no seam or needs and words, the child of the mountain. She'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me a acre of land, a sprinkling of leaves, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and she strands and polishes a gun, she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it in a sickle, billows blazing in scarlet battalion, parsley, sage, rosemary, and geraniums, and gather it all, and to fight shall cause they long ago forgotten. She'll be a true love of mine. Scarborough Fair. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who is there. She once was a true love of mine. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Just can't be found like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. street. When evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. I hear the drizzle rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and wall. From the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England, where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, kiss you when you start your day. And a song I was writing is left undone. I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, with words that tear and strain to rhyme. So you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held is true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and I know that I'm like the rain, there but for the grace of you go I. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. Forest than a street. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather feel the earth beneath my feet. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. was, and what a time it was, it was. A time of innocence, a time of confidences. Long ago it must be, I have a photograph. Preserve your memories, they're all that's left you. so much time to please you. Sucking popping sounds to groove you.
train a-comin', it's rollin' around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else by your side, and he looks so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old-time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Country boy ain't got no shoes. Country boy ain't got no blues. Well, you work all day while you want to play in the sun and the sand with a face that's tan, but at the end of the day when your work is done, you ain't got nothing but fun. Country boy ain't got no will. Country boy don't owe no bill. You get a wiggly worm and then you watch him squirm while you put him on a hook and then you drop him in the brook. And if everything's gonna turn out right, you're gonna fry fish tonight. Country boy, you're lucky free. Country boy, I wish I was you and you was me. Country boy, got work to do. Country boy, in the morning dew. You gotta cut the weeds, you got to plant the seeds. There's many a row you know you gotta hoe, but when it's quitting time and your work is through, there's a lot of life in you. Country boy, you got a shaggy dog. Country boy, up a holler log. Well, he comes in a run when you pick up your gun and with a shell or two, and your dog at you when you get your rabbit, you'll skin his hide. He's gonna be good fried. Country boy, you gotta learn to lose. Country boy, I wish I was in your shoes. I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me, swear by stars above, you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Now sugar time is any time that you're here. 'Cause you're so dear. Now don't you roam. Just be my honeycomb and live in a heaven of love. Well, sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time, all the time. Well, you said you had enough, you said that you were leaving. I said, shove off, honey, baby, I ain't grieving. Pack your bags and pull out this evening. There's a wide open road. Early this morning you were nowhere about, and so I searched the town, but you had done pulled out. I looked northeast and west, and then a leading south, I saw a wide open road. There's a wide open road. It's leading south from my abode. If you stick around and turn your damper down, or there's a wide open road. I was looking for you all over town was to tell you that your kitty cat is still around, and you left your wedding ring when you went down that wide open road. If you're gonna stay away, then honey, let me know how to cook hot biscuits, how to roll the dough. Everything's gone crazy since I told you to go down a wide open road. There's a wide open road, and honey, I want you to know you can look down south or you can turn back home, and there's a wide open road. If a nobody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights uptown. I wasted my time when I would try. 'Cause when the lights have lost their glow, you cry. Soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. You wake up some cold day and find you're alone. You'll call for me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. I lie awake at night to wait till you come in. You stay a little while and then you're gone again. Every question that I ask, I get a lie. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. Then you'll come back to me for little love that's true. I'll tell you no, and then you'll ask me why. When I remind you of all of this, you cry. You're gonna cry, and you won't repent. It'll hurt when you think of the fool you've been. You're gonna cry. Now I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport, and I followed you, big river, when you called. Oh, you called. To St. Louis, later on down the river. A freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and then she went on down alone. Now won't you bat it down by Baton Rouge, River Queen, rolling on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough. Dump my blues down in the Gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. To weeping willow how to cry. And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. take my hand and smile at me, but I can tell you'd rather be alone or with somebody else you know. And when your eyes look into mine, that old-time love light doesn't shine. But let me try again, don't make me go. I want you, don't make me go. My heart would break, I'd miss you so. Trading love for sympathy is old to me. What's this lovesick heart to do when it cries for only you? Hold me close, I love you so, don't make me go. I'm sorry that I never knew the way to show my love for you. I took too much for granted all the time. Two hearts in love must give and take. When one heart fails, the other breaks. Don't make me go, I want to show this love of mine. I want you, don't make me go. My heart would break, I'd miss you so. Trading love for sympathy is old to me. What's this lovesick heart to do when it cries for only you? Hold me close, I love you so. Don't make me go. On this old rock pile with the ball and chain, they call me by a number, not a name. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time. I gotta do my time with an aching heart, wanting that gal of mine. You can hear my hammer